Morning and welcome to week 35. Here I am at work again because I have had a busy weekend. Let's take you back just a little bit actually, because a few things happened last week and the week before that I actually didn't mention last week, which made it a busy weekend. So last week, week 34, the week before that, I actually had one particular day at work where I was having many braxton hicks, constant braxton hicks at work, and I was getting really lower back pain. I had so much lower back pain that I was needing to take Panadol. My friend Nick bought me a hot water bottle. I was sitting at work with a hot water bottle for the whole day. I even took breaks and sat over there in the massage chair and massaged my back. It eased and it was fine, and then after that day I was fine. Then last week I was fine, working up, getting all my work done. Come Thursday I was having some more braxton hicks on and off. When I got home, well, I was actually on the train about 5 o'clock and the braxton hicks started really bad, like tight braxton hicks with massive back pain. So the back pain would be similar to the back pain you get in labor, from lower back to mid back. So they started and they continued on and off for 5 to 6 hours for every 5 to 10 minutes. So I got home and they didn't stop. I had to go and lay in bed with a hot water bottle. I took Panadol. I couldn't move. The kids wanted my attention. I couldn't help them. They wanted me to play. They wanted me to draw. I couldn't move. I was in that much pain. So they went from 5 p.m. till 10 p.m. By 10 p.m. things had finished and I could finally get to sleep. I woke up Friday feeling fine, came to work fine. About 9 o'clock they started again. So I was at work in the morning and they started coming again. They lasted probably for a couple of hours in the morning, on and off for 5 to 10 minutes, every 5 to 10 minutes, and sometimes lasting from 2 to 3 minutes. I thought it was all good. They went away again, and then come lunchtime on Friday they came back even worse. So from 12 till I couldn't even manage till 1 o'clock. I was on the phone to my midwife in tears. I was at my desk. Everyone was concerned. I couldn't move. I had hot water bottle on my back. I took Panadol, and during the contractions it was like the grip, can't breathe, just try and deep breathe. I couldn't talk. I was on the phone to my midwife, and during the contractions I could not even talk. So I was actually freaking out because I was only 34 plus 4. And I'm like, no, this baby's not ready to come out. It's not time. So anyway, midwife suggested I go to the hospital. So I went to the hospital, was monitored. In the taxi on the way to the hospital, got to the hospital and things had started to ease down. Got to the hospital and my braxton hicks had eased. And so the monitoring didn't show any major braxton hicks. Baby was moving fine. Baby looked healthy. They checked for dilation. There was none. They checked for, there's a protein that is released if you are in preterm labor down there. They did a swab, negative for that. So there was no protein released, sign of not in labor. So that was good. So I then saw my midwife yesterday, and I said, why are my braxton hicks so painful? Why? I've got braxton hicks, and the actual braxton hicks here in the front don't hurt, but the back is in pain. My back is in agony, you know, the whole back, and it's like the same kind of pain, tightening in your back, that you get when you're in actual labor. So why me? Yeah, it's kind of scary. So I guess I just have to monitor it. So I'm all fine. But I mean, when they were doing some tests on Friday, they did do all the swab testing, and it shows I do have group B strep. So I've now been told that when I do go into labour, I have to get to the hospital pronto, get a cannula put in, and get antibiotics put in straight away. So I will be on antibiotics, and then hopefully, if you know, when I'm in labour, baby stays in there for a little while, just so the antibiotics can sink in, because I want myself and the baby to be fine, and then the baby can come out. Now, regarding Group B strep, the question I also had was encapsulation. So I have booked for my placenta to be encapsulated. And there was this report that went around in the States where this one mother had Group B strep, passed it on to a baby, whether or not she A, didn't get antibiotics in labour, B, yeah, wasn't treated properly, placenta wasn't treated properly, wasn't prepared at the right temperature, a lot of different things. That was one case. So I called up my placenta service provider yesterday and said, I have Group B strep. What should I do? Should I cancel my encapsulation? She said to me that everything is fine, that the antibiotics going through the placenta is fine. I should be fine. The antibiotics should fix everything up. The way that she prepares the placenta is at the correct temperature, that it would kill anything anyway in the placenta, and that my placenta would come back fine. But I still have questions, and I am still nervous. So if anyone out there has had Group B strep and had placenta encapsulation, can you please message down the bottom, pretty please, because I would like some more feedback, because yeah, it just is important that I do everything right, that my placenta isn't infected, that I don't pass on anything to the baby through breastfeeding, because I will be breastfeeding. So, I mean, even if I don't intake the capsules, and I do have Group B strep and it's not gotten rid of it with the antibiotics, I think you can pass it on through breastfeeding anyway. But I mean, I guess I will be tested again, and I will be monitored. And I know that after the baby's born, we'll stay in the hospital for 24 hours. She'll be monitored, her temperature will be monitored. I mean, you can have late onset infection at least 10 to 14 days after the baby's born. So the baby can have late onset, but I will be right close to the hospital, and if I see anything, I'll be making sure that everything's fine. But that's just a lot to be playing on my mind right now. So do I cancel it? Do I keep doing it? Yeah. All right, so that aside, so we got a new car last week. So we did have an old 2003 Subaru Liberty 5-seater. And husband and I were talking about starting to get a bit too small. You know, putting 3 kids in the back, it's a bit squishy. Plus, we like to go camping and, you know, go on trips and whatnot. We need more space in the boot because it's getting ridiculous. That we were speaking about that months ago. And then a few weeks ago, my husband gets rear-ended, and the car is a complete write-off. So it's funny how things happen. It's like it happened because, yeah, anyway, the world is in our favour. So we got the insurance money back, and we did get a little bit of a loan, but we bought ourselves a 2005 Volvo XC90 7-seater. It's a beast. I took her for a drive yesterday. She's really good to drive. She's comfortable. I can feel her body when I'm driving, because that's important. You need to be able to feel your space around you. She's great to drive, but she's a beast. Like you you feel like you're sitting up in a truck. But yeah, we're happy. 7 seats. Ethan's excited about sitting in the very back seat, but yeah, it just means we've got more room. 2 kids can be in the middle, Ethan can be at the back, or we can fold the seats down and have heaps more room in the back. We can fold all seats down and sleep in the back if Ryan and I want to go camping. So that's really exciting. Yeah, it's good. Anyway, so that all happened for a reason. Strange, hey. Also, yesterday installed the baby capsule, so that's all installed. I'll put a picture at the end of this so you can see. It's cool. Got the bedroom clean, got my side of the bed cleaned, vacuumed, sanitized. Under the bed's all dusted, and I Glen 20'd everywhere and made sure everything's pristine and clean. And I set up the BabyBeni hammock, so the baby's bed's already set up and ready, the car seat's ready, so if anything happens and this baby does come early, at least she's got somewhere to sleep and drive. Awesome. Weight-wise this week, I am just a little over 65, so in total this pregnancy I've only gained 8 and a bit kilos, which is fantastic. I think this time with my last 2 pregnancies I was already at 68, 69 kilos, heading on to 70. So this time round I feel a lot different. I feel a lot smaller. I feel obviously healthier. Even with the last week of, I haven't gymmed since Wednesday. I still feel fine, but I'm doing a lot of, over the weekend, even though I had been having braxton hicks, they stopped on Saturday afternoon. So I got a lot of cleaning done on Saturday afternoon and Sunday. So I spent all my non-braxton hicks time cleaning. And lucky enough, the braxton hicks didn't come back. And this morning I'm feeling fine and wonderful. Oh, and 2 more weeks of work. Temp starts today. So I have 2 weeks of training her and then I'm out of here. So I just got to get through this next 2 weeks. I have booked in another pregnancy massage. I might even book in 2 if I can afford it. I get money back from Bupa anyway, but yeah, if I can do that, massage this week, massage next week, that would be pretty cool. And I need to fix my nails too. I kind of chipped this one and cut this finger, and all things are happening. That's it. Okay, measurement. Last week I was 102, obviously with clothes on. I'll see if it's the same. Let's move this so you can see. Let's do, oh, no, can't see still. And the sun's coming in again. How fabulous. Tommy. All right. What is the measurement? What shall it be? Well, it's 101 now. My clothes are a bit lighter than last week. Oh no, it says 102 there. 102. All right, it's between 101 and 102. Go figure. And everything's the same. Belly. Belly. Still nice and soft. I got this same vein here that I had when I had Ethan. Oh, and if I squeeze, you can see like side of my abs there. Oh yeah, look at that. So the baby's capsule is right just there. Like you can go take it off. Anyway, that's my belly, and that's me. I am done. Which is good because I'm about to go out and have coffee with my friends. Have a good week and see you next week. Bye.